What's up, family? And I'm back with another video. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day today. If you haven't already, go ahead, get up, get out, and get you some sun and get you some nature. I know it's all around you. And so today we're here with a video. Topic is about the chips. And if you haven't already, I made a video yesterday about divide and conquer. And so if you haven't already, be sure to go check that video out. There's some information in there that will be highly useful for you. And so with that being said, before we jump into the topic, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead, click the subscribe button. And also, if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will be updated when I drop a new video. And so with that being said, I want to go ahead, jump into the topic. This video isn't going to be long, but it's just going to be the right amount of, it's just going to have the right length of time to provide with you a few reasons why getting the chip isn't the best idea for you, and also why some of us are still going to get the chip anyway. But for the most part, for those of you who aren't really familiar with what the chip is, if you Google, or not even if you Google, but if you're a believer if you believe in the Bible or believe in scriptures, you will see in the book of Revelations that the mark of the beast indicates 666, right? But we don't really have a full clarity of what the mark of the beast really is, because yes, that is the number of the beast, but what is actually the mark? And so with discovering the chip, you realize that the chip is the mark of the beast. Also in Revelations, you go read it, and I'll come back on another topic with the actual Bible verse and chapter of Revelations in which it describes the mark of the beast and so on and so forth. But the mark of the beast is the chip. Now, if you realize, and if you do your research about the chip, it states that you get the chip in your arm, or you get the chip, not in your arm, but you'll get it on your right hand, or you can get it on your hand. But the mark of the beast states that it will be located on your right hand and or on the forehead. And so when these chips are being released, or when people get the chips, because we have a country and it's Sweden, they've already started the implants. So you got people over across the country in Sweden that's already chipped. And so before it transfers over to the United States, in which it will, trust me, with everything that's going on in the world now, it will. But like I was saying, over in Sweden, they already have people chipped. And so with that being said, this video is for you to realize that it's almost the end time for this. Not to scare anyone, but to get you all to come back to the truth, or to just realize that, hey man, something ain't right. Something is changing. Something is about to happen, in which, with everything that's going on in the world right now, the world will never be the same. The world won't be like how it was once before the COVID hit or the sea hit. And so with everything that's going on with this sickness, I'm gonna just call it sickness because I don't want to get flagged or anything, but with everything that's going on with this sickness, you have multiple people that are just waiting for the vaccine. And half of us don't even know what is in the vaccine. And so possibly what's contained in the vaccine could be a chip. It's not the actual chip that I'm referring to, but chips can be in vaccines as well. And so that's why you have to be very mindful and pay very close attention to what you're doing, because they can easily trick you into thinking that you're getting a shot, a vaccine, but in all actuality, you're being tracked. You're getting a tracker implanted into you. And so you don't have to believe anything I'm saying, but I just challenge you to go and look this stuff up for yourself. You know, I'm also sharing this video too, in fact, so that most of you will start realizing what's really going on, because most of us are just looking at celebrities or looking at these reality TV shows and are being blinded and we're being blinded by what's really going on in this world. This is why we gotta wake up, people. This world will never be the same again. You know? Think about it. It's almost the end of the year, and we're still dealing with this sickness. This sickness is made, or this sickness has come because something is about to happen. You know, there's going to be another wave of the sickness, and it's going to be way, way worse than the first phase. The second wave is when people are really going to be dying for the vaccines. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, think about it, right? People have already received their benefits from the government, such as, you know, that stimulus check, or people also receive benefits such as unemployment. But what happens when, in fact, the first stimulus check then ran out? Most of you can't survive off. Most of you spent that $1,200 as soon as you got it. Why? Because it's not enough. And so, with that unemployment, in which they done stopped, you're not receiving $600 anymore. So that's another thing that they done cut off and stopped doing, all because something else is about to happen. And they want to know if you really, really want to depend on them. 9 times out of 10, most people are still wants to depend on them. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, this video is about the ID. The chip. This is what I challenge you to do, right? Type in RFID, chip. You have workers that decided to get the chip. There's a company that microchips. You know what I'm saying? It's a company that actually does the microchips. They actually implant them. And so with you getting a microchip, all your data and all your information that pertains to you will all be on that chip. And so what you do with that chip, or what you would do, is if you have to pay anything, or if you want to pay for anything, or maybe sell something, or whatever the case may be, you will have to put your chip wherever the chip is at. You'd have to put it on the scanner, so that way it could scan to see who you are. And this is exactly what's going to take place. You know what I'm saying? Think about it right now. They already have information about you. Because why? You may have a credit card or a debit card, right? And attached to that debit card or credit card, there's a mini chip inside. Why you think that why you think sometimes you don't, well, you don't, for most parts, for most stores, they'll ask you if you have a chip. And what is that? And what do? You have to put it inside the machine that can read it in order for you to make the payment. And so it's already taking place right now. It's just not the chip that they're gonna put in your body. It's just not that right now. But it's said to take place. And like I said, if you don't believe me, Google RFID chips, and you will see that it's taking place right now. Our body to them is like a computer, but they want to make it to where we're really cyborgs, to the point to where we can actually really be controlled by what they want to control us with. And so with getting the chip, let's just say you can call it quits, because now you will be able to be tracked, and they will have full control over your information. So anytime you may do something, or they spy on you, and that you may do something that they may not like, boom, they can wax out all your information, and you just be left with that chip inside of you, in which contains nothing anymore, because they've tricked you into getting it thinking that it will be beneficial for you, but it was only to control you, and also, sadly enough, in the long run, to kill you. And so, like I said, this video was not made to be that long. And so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video to as many people as you can. And I also want to end this video off on this tip. I thank all my subscribers and all my viewers that's tuning into my channel each and every day, man. Without y'all, my channel wouldn't be doing as good as it is. And so I'm very thankful for everyone that's tuning into this channel. And may all of you stay strong, because we're all in this together. It's not just you that they want to chip. They want to chip the whole entire planet. So the question will be, are you ready?